see blue falling out of my head now, falling out of my head without
Thank you for coming in, Mr. Workin. Please have a seat. I'm very eager to get this school year started.
Possibly too eager.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Workin?
Look, let's get straight to the point, Mrs. Grimsley. Millworth High School has gone beyond rock bottom. Our previous principal was here a long time and did not do much to improve this place. We have little to no funding, and our student count is declining.
All problems I intend to fix, Mr. Workin.
Really? And how do you intend on doing that? Waving your magic wand? Wishing upon a falling star?
Look, Mr. Workin, I was vice principal of a high school with 1,500 students beforehand. And I managed just fine. Now, I'm principal of the smallest high school in Winnipeg. If anything, it's more of a demotion.
So a rise in hierarchy but a decline in pupils is a demotion, Mrs. Grimsley? You're getting paid more.
It's not about my wages. It's about the work I do.
I should hope so. I should also hope that you don't let me down. You know, everyone on the division board voted for you. Except for one.
That one being you, Mr. Workin?
And I'm the president of the school division.
Oh, I'm well aware of your position, sir. However, I have made several improvements staff-wise.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
I've hired an excellent new phys ed teacher.
Here we go.
The man up good, you best be aware. I ain't gonna hold your hand no more. Stand tall and hold your ground. Let them hear you roar. Man up good.
You want to Mrs. Butcherson?
Uh-huh.
Oh, are you the new gym teacher?
Yep.
Oh, I have to tell you, you're a real breath of fresh air. You know, our last student teacher was crazy. I heard rumors that she was secretly on probation. You're not on probation.
Who are you?
I'm sorry?
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Miss Brianna Dickon. I'm the EA for Mr. Grant's grade 11 class.
Wow. Well, you really are special then, aren't you? Well, here's the thing, little Miss Helpful. I don't need you around while I'm teaching, so a little tip. Stay out of my gym. Yeah? Don't talk to me, don't look at me, don't do a thing that might annoy me. Oh, and by the way, it's phys ed, not gym. Get it right.
I was just trying to be helpful.
Yeah. Well, stop. I don't need help in controlling my students, and if I did, it certainly wouldn't come from an educational assistant who hasn't gone to school themselves.
Something's up with her.
Hi.
Can I help you?
There's no soap in the boys' bathroom?
There's no soap in the boys' bathroom.
No, there isn't.
And
Well, it would be nice if I could wash my hands after I use the bathroom.
you don't wash your hands after using the bathroom?
Well, I can't when there's no soap.
Find someone else to talk to.
There's no soap in the bathroom.
What do you want me to do about it?
You're the secretary, aren't you? Call a janitor or something.
And you are?
I'm James. This is my third year here. I'm in grade 11.
Well, James, class is about to start. You should get going.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
Welcome to grade 11. I am your homeroom teacher, Mr. Grant. You can call me Mr. Grant. Let's get something straight here right off the top. I don't like comedians in my classroom. So if anyone has a comedian raging inside them to get out, stifle it. First thing we're gonna do is a roll call. Let's pick up with Hugh Jared. Okay. Who here thinks I'd actually fall for thinking their name was Huge Airhead? Good. Honesty. I like that. That's very impressive. Don't let it happen again. Can you tell me your real name, please, so I can get this fixed?
Mr. Grant, my name is Hugh Jared.
Beg your pardon?
My name is Hugh Jared.
Nobody would be so cruel as to name their kid Huge Airhead.
Well, my parents did. And in the extremely unfortunate situation that I would have to provide proof of that, I have my driver's license.
You have your driver's license?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see it. Driver's license. It's fake. It's confiscated.
But, Mr. Grant, that's my driver's license. I need to drive home. Are you going to pay for my taxi? Are you going to pay for the tow truck? Are you going to drive me home? Please don't say yes to that last one.
Okay. That's enough sass out of you. Told you I don't put up with it. I want you to pack up your stuff, go to the principal's office. Right now. You can tell her yourself.
My name is Hugh Jared.
No, seriously, what is your name? Oh, okay. And you're here just to tell me that?
I'm here because Mr. Grant sent me here for saying that my name was Hugh Jared.
Sorry. And did you have any ID to show him? I mean, it is an unusual name, for lack of better words.
There is no lack of words, and I showed him my driver's license.
And what did he do?
He confiscated it.
He confiscated it?
Yeah.
Well, that's not right at all. We need to go and have a word with Mr. Grant.
His name is not Hugh Jared.
Yes, it is.
I've been teaching for far too long to fall for these jokes that the students try to play.
Mr. Grant, it is his name. I have looked at the records. It is legally Hugh Jared.
I will believe it when I hear it from the parents.
Mr. and Mrs. Jared, I'm so sorry for having to call you in on such short notice. But please, tell Mr. Grant what your son's name is.
His name is Hugh.
Happy now?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Because to name your son Hugh when you know very well his last name is Jared, it's cruel. It's unacceptable. It's inappropriate. It's child abuse is what it is.
I don't think they meant any harm by that.
I don't either, but for some reason, the teachers here seem to think it's pronounced Huge Airhead. Is that what you intended?
No, but I didn't really know what I was doing at the time.
What do you mean you didn't know what you were doing?
I was drunk.
You were drunk when you named me.
Yes, okay. I mean, your father and I couldn't agree on a name. You were 3 months old. We just couldn't keep calling you baby. And I went out with my friends one night and we were saying, wouldn't it be funny if you turned out to be a huge airhead? Next thing I know, I'm signing your birth certificate as Hugh Jared and telling your father 2 hours later.
It was unappreciated.
My name is unappreciated.
No, what your mother did without telling me and running it by me first.
It was a mistake.
Oh, it was a mistake?
No. Well, yes. But I was drunk then too.
You're always drunk.
Oh, come on, honey. You know how I get when I've had a few drinks. You should know this by now. I'm not even sure this is your real father.
Well, that was fun. Let's do that again sometime.
Yeah, and next time it'll be on the set of Jerry Springer.
Yeah, I got the number.
You'll give him his license back?
Not a chance.
I'll fire you if you don't.
I know you can't do that.
So, you're our new guidance counselor?
High school guidance giver at your service.
So, what's your background?
Oh, well, I did do some work at the local daycare just a few blocks away. They were nice there. So were the kids.
What made you decide to come here?
Better opportunities, I guess. Plus, I love helping the little munchkins.
You do realize this is a high school, right?
Very much so.
So they're not exactly munchkins, are they? They more so, tower over you.
Well, I call everybody I adore a munchkin, and I just adore everyone here.
Mrs. McDonkey.
Jules. Call me by my first name, Jules.
All right then. Jules. How did you get hired in your position if you have absolutely no background in child psychology or working with special needs children whatsoever?
Well, I make a mighty fine Photoshop, and my ex-boyfriend is currently in prison.
What does that have to do with this?
He's in prison for child abuse. I turned him in so people would know that I care about children.
Wow, if it isn't James. I thought you might be dead since you didn't text or call me all summer.
I was busy.
Busy? Busy with what? Busy with something more important than friends?
What friends?
Me. I'm your friend. Your best friend at that.
What did you do all summer?
I hung around.
With your other friends?
Well, yeah, I did a little bit.
Yeah, see, that can be depressing since, you know, you have other friends and I don't. So, I was busy.
You know, you really do need to stop moping around feeling sorry for yourself.
I don't mope about feeling sorry for myself. I'm trying to make friends. Anyway, I think I like someone.
Wait, a girl? You do mean a girl, right?
Yes, I mean a girl.
And you like her? Like her?
Yes.
James, wow, look at you. You know, if this goes through like I hope it does, things will change. The school will think positively of you.
God, I hope not. Besides, I don't even think you understand relationships.
Of course I understand them. I met heartbreak long ago. In grade 9, actually. I have no idea who I was kissing that night, but obviously it wasn't my girlfriend. That was a messy breakup.
Do you really have to rub it in my face that I'm the only grade 11 in this school who hasn't had a relationship yet?
Sorry, but you do want to be in one, though, don't you?
I'm a 16-year-old teenage boy. Let's rethink the question.
I'm sorry, Hugh. I was not able to get your license back from Mr. Grant.
But you're the principal.
I'm aware of my position, thank you. But I don't have as much power as people seem to think I do.
Seriously?
I'm sorry. I should not have said that. There's a lot of stress with this job. I will get you your license back, Hugh, even if I have to buy it myself.
Thank you. But in the meantime, how am I supposed to get home without a license?
I do believe I met your parents earlier today, and I do believe they arrived in cars.
Do you also believe that they work late hours? My dad works at a convenience store in the North End, and my mom fuels up semi-truck tanks. They don't get home until after 11, so usually home by myself all night.
Well, what do you do for supper?
The oven's blown a fuse, and the stove is missing its elements. Nothing other than a toaster and a microwave.
Well, then I guess it's up to me to drive you. So collect your things, and I will meet you in the school parking lot in 15 minutes.
Victim of working late parents as well?
Me?
Well, I'm looking at you and talking to you, so yeah, that would imply the question was for you.
Oh, no. My mom has a job that lets out at 3:30, and rush hour traffic slows her down, so she'll get here at 4.
I'm Cassie, by the way.
Oh, I'm James.
So James, you know you can take the school bus if the school provides, right?
Yeah, but the sad thing is, if I wait here for the half hour that it takes for my mom to come and get me, I get home quicker, and sitting on a bus full of noisy high school kids can kind of be a pain.
Don't you have anyone to talk to?
My best friend Hugh is pretty much the only person in this place who will talk to me.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah. Why?
You apologized for bumping into me earlier today. No one else said anything to me for the whole day. I used to have tons of friends at my old school, but I had to switch schools when I got expelled.
You got expelled?
Yeah. Stupid reason, actually. I admitted to being an atheist at a Catholic school. They asked me not to come back at the end of the year.
Talk about a lack of religious freedom. What are we doing here, Cassie?
What do you mean?
We're stuck in this education system where all they teach us is that they're right and they don't give us any freedom at all. This is the time of our lives when we're supposed to go out and try new things and figure out who we are. And smart kids like us, we're held back in class by kids who don't want to learn.
Wow. It's like you can see into my head. I wouldn't say I was smart, though.
You are. I can tell.
You just met me.
Yeah, but I can't really have a serious conversation with anyone else in this place. I can with you. I like it.
I like it too. Oh, I think that's my mom. I should go.
Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Good night, James. Thanks for bumping into me.
No problem.
Mrs. Grimsley, this isn't the way to my house. My house is to the right.
I know. I'm not taking you home. I'm taking you to my house to have supper with my family, and I will drive you home after. Thanks for helping me do the dishes.
Oh, thank you for dinner. That was some of the best food I've eaten in a long time.
Well, when was the last time your parents made a home-cooked meal?
Not since things turned for the worse, really.
What do you mean by that?
My parents yell at each other every night about how much they hate each other, how much they want me gone so they don't have to spend nearly as much money. And the sad thing is that I've gotten so used to it that I now fall asleep to that every night. I've gotten so damn used to it.
How's your life at school?
Better, but not much. I don't think my teachers like me.
Why do you think that?
Mr. Grant, for example, is always trying to get me into trouble. Takes me out into the hallways to talk about my behavior in class.
And what is your behavior in class?
I text, make loud noises, say stupid stuff, things I know I shouldn't be doing, but...
You want attention.
Oh, when you put it that way.
Hugh, listen to me. You don't get any attention at home. Nothing. So you come to school and you want people to notice you. You want somebody to acknowledge your existence. So then you go to class and nobody is, so you act up and you do stupid things. I get that.
So you're not going to tell me off for it?
Heck no. I'm going to help you get over that.
You really are the only adult who understands me.
Well, if teachers don't understand their students, they're not very good teachers, are they?
Well, visit Mr. Wheels.
Go away, Hugh.
So, when are you going to see her again?
I don't know. Maybe after school today in the foyer. I don't think I have any classes for today.
Well done, James. You finally found something.
I don't know if it's gonna work out, Hugh. No, if it does, great. If it doesn't, it wasn't meant to be.
Of course it will. Are you blind? She likes you. She's sending all the signals.
I've been a victim of mixed signals before.
But not this time. If you want it to work, you can make it work. You just need to make a move.
Whenever I make a move, I take 2 steps forward, but 5 steps back. All right, fine. This time, I'll make a move.
When?
I don't know.
Why not when you see her after school today?
Fine, sure. It's a good idea.
What is a good idea?
Well...
You know what I think would be a good idea? If you two took your seats and paid attention to the class.
Yes, Mr. Grant.
And listen, no more funny business. You're not a clown. This isn't a circus.
Yes, sir.
And now I'm sensing some attitude.
From me or from you?
Are we gonna have to have another little talk about what's appropriate behavior in the classroom?
If you'd like.
Oh, well, let's go.
Fine. But this time, I'll be telling you about how what you're doing isn't appropriate.
Excuse me?
There are 20 other kids in this classroom who have to hear you telling me off. It's wasting class time, and they don't want to hear it. And quite frankly, neither do I.
All right, now listen up there, buddy boy. This class would go a lot faster and a lot smoother if it didn't have to deal with distractions like you. So why don't you get down to the principal's office and wait for me there?
Good morning, Mrs. Jared. Do you mind if I come in and speak with you for a while?
What are you selling?
Nothing.
Yes, come on in.
Thank you.
You can leave if you want. Class ended 20 minutes ago. You'd be late.
I'll give him 5 more minutes.
Hello. Are you Hugh?
Yes.
Well, I'm Mrs. McDonkey, the guidance counselor here at the school. Mr. Grant told me that you need to come speak with me. Is that okay with you?
If I have to.
Great. Come with me. Come on. Don't be shy. So then, Hugh, these are what I like to call feeling cards. I want you to pick a feeling and tell me why you feel that way.
Is this a joke?
The feeling cards are very serious, Hugh.
There. Mad.
So tell me, why are you feeling mad?
Because I'm looking at you.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll try another game.
Oh, goody. I hope it's Let's Pretend Mrs. McDonkey is a piñata.
Hello there!
What the hell is that?
I'm Felix, the Feelings Fireman. You can tell me whatever you want, and I will keep it deep, deep inside of me, and no one will ever hear about it.
What about the potato that's operating you?
I'm sensing some anger, Mr. Hugh.
Oh, really? And where do you think that's coming from?
Well, if I had to guess, I would say that it comes from a fear of not wanting to face your problem.
Listen here, you banana in pajamas. My anger doesn't come from a lack of coming face to face with my problems. It comes from being forced to come face to face with my problems. Day in and day out, I go through something that nobody should ever have to.
Spiders?
Much, much worse. So, before you sit me down here and think that you know everything about me because Mr. Grant thought that this would be a fantastic idea that would solve all of my problems, then you are horribly mistaken. Because neither you nor Mr. Grant have a single clue of what it is I go through.
Hugh.
Hi. Well, that did not go as planned.
Earlier today, investigators from CFS went to your home.
And?
They deemed it unsuitable. We're moving you out.
Where will I go?
We've made arrangements with a family that's new to the school, and they're more than happy to take you in. They have a daughter that is in your grade, and she's going to meet you at the front of the school after school, and you'll take the bus home with her. If there's any trouble, any problems, anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, I want you to tell me right now. You can say whatever you want. You can yell, you can swear, anything you're feeling.
Thank you. You saved me.
I'm glad I could help.
And moving right along to yesterday's assignment on early Manitoban history. Mr. Jared, it's so good of you to join us. I'm so glad your tiny little problems didn't take up the entire day. And now, since everybody appears to be staring at the doorway, and what can I do for you, Mrs. Grimsley?
That depends on whether you want it point form or essay.
I don't understand.
Mr. Grant, there's a lot that you don't understand. One of them being your students.
I understand my students just fine. I'm a good teacher, thank you.
What makes you think that?
I've got a master's in education.
There's the problem, Mr. Grant. The school board and everybody else thinks that if you have a university education, you're better than everyone. But here's the cold hard truth. It doesn't change who you are. It's just a title that can get you more jobs. And not every student in this school will be going on to university. And they shouldn't have to.
To be more successful, you have
to follow your passions and your dreams. Why can't they just be who they want to be?
These kids don't know who they want to be.
That's your job, Mr. Grant. And you're not very good at it. Instead of inspiring your students, you sit at the front of the classroom and you criticize them for being disrespectful to you. By that, you're no better than them. And if you think I'm going to sit by and tolerate teachers that think they're better and more mature than the students they teach, and think they know everything when they know diddly squat, well, then there's a small chance in hell I might meet your expectations. Now give me Hugh's license.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Now go back to teaching your class, please.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're both waiting to meet two girls in the front foyer who we might have chances with. What are the odds of that?
Very low. But things seem to be looking up for us. Not sad about moving out?
Not at all. This new principal we have is fantastic. It's what I wanted all along.
Yeah.
Hey, are you Hugh?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, I'm Cassie. I'm the daughter of the family you're moving in with.
Wait, you're moving in with Cassie?
Thanks so much for doing this, Cassie.
Not a problem.
I'm just waiting to meet a girl that James is waiting for.
Ooh, a girl.
Yeah, Hugh, about this?
All he talks about is this girl. He's like madly in love with her. He's really excited. He wants her as a girlfriend. He's never had one before, so he's really hopeful.
Well, I can't wait to meet her.
Yeah, actually, she said she had a volleyball tryout in the gym, so I said I would go and watch.
That's too bad, but good for you for being supportive.
Well, we better go. We don't want to miss that bus.
You guys take the bus together?
Yeah, my parents signed us up for it as an easier way for us to get home. It's too bad you have to be somewhere you could have sat with us.
Yeah, this is a bummer.
Well, see you later, James.
Bye, James. Good luck with that girl. I know you'll do great.
Thought I was doing great.